years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark.
Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Rams. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, bad plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
Moore going in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They need 8 as they come up
he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He took it in himself for a touchdown on the opening drive, as that leads us to take a look at the NFL leaders in quarterback rushing touchdowns. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Past the 40. Inside the 20. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Open man, left side, he's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua, touchdown LA. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will move up to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground with Corum. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They bring the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defense came out in the soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Tampa. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is up and through. And the Buccaneers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start. And you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Buccaneers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Now a give up the middle. Here's second and 9. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. In trouble, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Tight end on the move left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here now, third and 5. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua getting set for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second down and 8. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Brings up second and 7 at the 40. quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
The Bucs offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On the ground, it's Corum. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. First down, Buccaneers. They run with Corum. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A quick slant, looked in by Moore. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. quickly to Nakua. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Out of the gun. He'll throw. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he hit it.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Cora.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Back to the air one more time. To the right side here, pass is caught. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will score again. Touchdown, Tampa. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Now, for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll throw out of the gun. Quickly to the outside and complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Keep pushing the ball down the field.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. First and 10. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. They send the tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So far.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The offense headed back out. Captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far. Intercepting him twice. Forced into a number of bad throws. And generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side finds Dell.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the Buccaneers 38-yard line.
Here's a run going left. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the 1st half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Take down. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, we'll try to keep it going. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now a run with Cora. And he will get into the end zone. Blake Cora. Touchdown
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down at the 31. It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, let's make some good calls, offense.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Puka. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the air one more time. Throw caught by Dell on the outside. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
I want to see points at the end of this drive.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Rams. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Both teams as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The motion man is Nakua. Look wide. Get this one complete. And the Rams are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Complete to Puka Nakua. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one taken in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, LA. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and running back Blake Corum getting back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll look to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll tuck it and take off. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Fields operating out of the pistol. It's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
A throw left side finds Dell.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
will score. Game on. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They run out of the gun with Coral. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try to run it here with Cora. And he's going to have a Buccaneers 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down. He'll stay on the ground with Cora. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Moore going in motion. A run out of the gun with Cora. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cora. They're all set to punt this one away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Rams offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down 2 and E.